Hello and welcome to all our viewers in Nigeria and around the world to News Cycle at Global Television, coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja. My name is Godwin Sunday. A quick reminder that Global Television is on DSTV channel 365 and StarTimes channel 276. You can download the Global TV Nigerian mobile app for Android and iOS devices to keep track of our broadcasts. And now to the news in details. The Katsina State Commandant, Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, Aminu Ahmed, has deployed 2,160 personnel in preparation for the presidential working visit in the state. The state commandant made this known while briefing senior management staff of the command in a special meeting held at the command headquarters in Katsina. Tinubu is scheduled to visit the state for a two-day working visit. The president will commission two major projects executed by Governor Diko Umar Rada's administration, including the Eastern Bypass Dual Carriageway and Agricultural Mechanization Center at Stasha, Bala. The federal government of Nigeria says it has officially commenced the implementation of the dual mandate policy across all federal colleges of education following the enactment of the Federal Colleges of Education Act 2023. According to a statement by the Director of Press, Federal Ministry of Education, Folashade Boriowo, the legislation signed into law by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu empowers FCOEs to concurrently award the Nigerian Certificate in Education and Bachelor's Degree in Education, marking a significant milestone in Nigeria's teachers' education reform. Announcing the policy rollout in Abuja, the Education Minister, Dr. Tunji Alausa, described the implementation as a bold and progressive step. Governor Hyacinth Alia has approved the payment of the 2017 salary arrears owed civil servants in the state. The approval came as the workers in the state commemorate this year's May Day celebration, also known as Workers' Day. Our correspondent, Felicity Nderi, reports. We sincerely apologize for that report. We'll bring it to you in subsequent bulletin. Global TV marks a significant milestone in its second anniversary. Since its launch, the network has made remarkable strides in shaping the media landscape. With a diverse range of shows and series, Global TV has captured the hearts of audience across the region, establishing itself as a voice in the media industry. In an exclusive interview, the managing director, Ibrahim Biu, shared insights on the network's progress, challenges, and future plans.
So far, so good. I am proud of where we are today. Within a shortest period of time, we were able to be on DSTV, and this is the added advantage to our station. We were on DSTV, we were on StarTime, and the viewers has increased, the number of viewers actually has increased tremendously. And we're doing our best in terms of programs, in terms of reportage, in terms of news. We are doing everything possible to reach out to the vast viewers in Nigeria and, of course, in over 53 countries of the world. Interestingly enough, also, we have our app. We have developed an app on Play Store, and anybody, anywhere in the world can watch Global TV from any part of this world. These are all achievements that I'm very proud to say within this shortest period of time. Well, one of the challenging issues that we face within this period of 2 years is the economy of the country. The economy of this country has not been easy, has not helped matters. We have limited number of adverts on our station. I believe that we will reach certain part of technology that you'll definitely be surprised.
As we celebrate this milestone, we look forward to many more years of innovative programming and engaging storytelling. Congratulations to the entire Global TV team on this achievement. Here is to many more years of excellence. The Pan-Yoruba socio-political organization Feni Ferry has refuted recent allegations levied by factional president of the National Association of Nigerian Students, Atiku Abubakar Isa, against Sheyi Tinubu, son of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. In a statement signed by its National Organizing Secretary, Abagunkole Omalolu, Afenifere labeled the accusation as fallacious and completely unfounded. The organization accused Isa of attempting to mislead the public with baseless claims and warned against using student platforms to peddle falsehood and soul discord. The federal government has called on the newly decorated Controller General of the Nigerian Correctional Service, Sylvester Nwakuche, to lead a transformation of the service, shifting its focus from punishment to rehabilitation and reforms. The Minister of Interior, Dr. Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, made this appeal during the decoration ceremony held in Abuja. Addressing the newly decorated CG, the minister stressed the importance of leadership, accountability, and a clear vision for the future of the correctional system. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Mr. Nyesom Wike, is en route to China for a series of official engagements towards the provision of water for satellite towns in the FCT. Larry Olayinka, Senior Special Assistant to the Minister on Public Communications and Socials, disclosed this in a statement in Abuja. He explained that while in China, Wike would meet with officials of the China Geoengineering Corporation Overseas Construction CGCOC group over the water project. The Director General, National Youth Service Corps, Brigadier General Olakunle Nafiu, has assured Corps members deployed to Zamfara State of adequate security and improved welfare during the service year. Brigadier General Nafiu gave this assurance while addressing Corps members during his maiden visit to the temporary orientation camp in Gusau, the state capital. Ogochukwu Mobona completes the story.
The Director General, National Youth Service Corps, Brigadier General Olakunle Nafiu, visited to Zamfara State Temporary Orientation Camp, located at the Universal Basic Education Commission UBEC Training Center in Gusau. The state capital was the first time since his appointment. The Director General then proceeded to the orientation hall where he interacted with Corps members and addressed key issues affecting their stay on camp.
Happy to see you, happy to meet you. Welcome, welcome, how do you do?
The Director General cautioned Corps members against the misuse of social media and night travel, which pose security risk. He assured them of the federal government's commitment to their welfare and safety throughout the service year.
I charge you to stay put. Don't put pressure to redeploy. When you are posted, know that some background checks and assessments have been drawn, and we believe you can survive there. And we will always be checking on you. When you have to travel officially, make sure you obtain official release. Do not travel at night.
The state coordinator, Mohammed Ahmed, says 611 Corps members, comprising 414 male and 197 female, were registered and have already adapted to camp life with so much discipline and enthusiasm.
The Corps members have quickly adapted to the new environment and are responding positively to all camp activities and instructions. High level of cooperation, synergy, and teamwork among the camp officials.
The visits provided an opportunity for the NYSC DG to motivate core members and reinforce the NYSC's dedication to youth development and national integration in Zamfara State. Ogochukwu Mobno reporting for Global Television News.
The senator representing Kogi Central at the Senate, Natasha Akpoti Uduaha, vowed to pursue the suit accusing the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, of allegedly sexual harassment to a logical conclusion in a court. The lawmaker disclosed this in an official letter written to the office of the Akpabio's counsel, Olisa Agbakoba, dated April 30th in Abuja. Consequently, Agbakoba wrote a letter to the senator demanding a retraction of what he described as a clearly false and unsubstantiated allegation. The Borno State Fire Service has clarified that the fire outbreak that led to the explosion at the armory in Giwa Barracks in Maiduguri, the state capital, may have been triggered by extreme heat in the state. A statement by the Directorate of Fire Service Ministry of Information and Internal Security in the state stated that the fire has been put out. While urging the public to refrain from panicking, it says that there may be secondary explosions that may disturb the neighborhood. You are watching the live broadcast of News Cycle. When News Cycle returns, U.S. urge India and Pakistan to diffuse tension after Kashmir killings. Details coming, plus business and sports stories on the other side of this break. Please stay with us. The federal government has confirmed a 1.5 trillion investment in 9 major highway projects spanning over 900 kilometers to be delivered through 25-year public-private concession agreement under the Highway Development and Management Initiative. The announcement followed a high-level meeting chaired by the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, alongside the Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu. According to his statement on the Ministry of Finance official X account, the section brought together key concessionaries responsible for managing the projects. The landing cost of premium motor spirits petrol has now averaged 870 naira per litre, reports by the Major Energies Marketers Association of Nigeria have shown. This is even as the price offered by Dangote Petroleum Refinery threatens the margin of fuel importers and marketers alike. According to Miman, the landing cost of petrol was 872 naira per litre on April 28 and 868 naira as of April 29. But on April the 23rd, the landing cost average was 859 naira per litre, indicating that the cost of importing petroleum has now risen above Dangote Refinery's announced export price of petrol, which was around 835 naira per litre. With the landing cost rising, importers of petrol products seem to be having challenges selling their products at a profitable rate. On the foreign scene, the U.S. has urged India and Pakistan to work together to de-escalate tension after a deadly militant attack in India-administered Kashmir last week killed 26 civilians. Secretary of State Marco Rubio held separate talks with Indian Foreign Minister and Pakistan's Prime Minister on Wednesday and called on them to maintain peace and security in South Asia. India accused Pakistan of supporting militants behind the 22 April attack at a Sainik Meadow near the resort town of Pahalgam. Islamabad rejects the allegations. For more on the foreign scene, here is an update from Uyi Amogbafuege. We'll bring you more on that report in our subsequent bulletin. United Nations has identified climate change, women's rights, displacement and poverty as some of the most pressing challenges facing Afghanistan under its Taliban leadership. Uyi Amogbofwebe reports that UN Relief Chief Tom Fletcher described the situation as brutal.
Fletcher's visit comes after U.S. President Donald Trump's decision to slash foreign aid sent shockwaves across the globe. Washington had been the top donor to Afghanistan, having spent $3.71 billion in humanitarian and development aid since the Taliban returned to power in 2021 and imposed a severe interpretation of Islamic law.
So we're in a period when we're having to massively prioritize, take brutal choices, life and death, literally life and death choices about where to operate and which lives to save. And the needs of the Afghan people are right up there on that list. You can look at Sudan for the scale of the crisis. You can look at Gaza for the intensity, the ferocity of the killing there. Afghanistan is a different kind of challenge, but it's a huge challenge nonetheless.
Fletcher, however, says specific measures must be taken to address the problems in Afghanistan.
So I think there's a dialogue there, and you have to engage. There has to be space for diplomacy. And ultimately we have to focus on, what's the outcome we're trying to get to here, which from my perspective is saving as many lives as possible and ensuring that you've got that security justice opportunity for all Afghans, men and women.
Uyi Agbofwebe, reporting for Global Television News.
Ogun State government says it is determined to boost the economic of the state through National Sports Festival, which is scheduled to hold between 16th and 30th of May 2025. Speaking in an interview with newsmen in Abeokuta, the Commissioner for Sports Development, Wasiu Isiaka, stressed that the festival will create direct and indirect jobs for residents of the state. Samuel Odi completes the story.
The 22nd National Sport Festival, also known as Gateway Games, is set to feature a wide range of sports, including football, volleyball, and basketball. The Commissioner for Sports Development, Wasiu Isiaka, says the government is working diligently to complete the renovation of the sports facilities for the upcoming festival, adding that the government will ensure that the facilities are well maintained even after the festival, leaving a lasting legacy for the state's sports development.
Preparation is going very well. I think the stage we are presently is to dot our I's and cross our T's. Of course, you can see the level of preparation for yourself. At least we've gone around together. This is just one of the facilities that we are using. We are using another one at Ijeja. There is one at Remo Star facility. And there's another one at Shagamu, NYC camp. So everything, we are very good.
He noted that the state government will deploy security operatives at the venue of the festival and other key places in the state to adequately secure visitors and non-visitors.
Security, we have several subcommittees, and security committees is one of them. And this is not a festival that is being controlled or organized by Ministry of Sport Development only. We are just the coordinator. We have several agencies, ministries, parastatals that are involved, and all of us are working around the clock to ensure that we deliver the best festival.
No fewer than 15,000 athletes are expected to participate in the Games, with Babcock University to serve as the Games Village. Samuel Odi reporting for Global Television News.
Transgender women will no longer be able to play in women's football from June the 1st, England's governing football association has announced. The FA says it has updated its policy following last month's UK Supreme Court ruling regarding the Inequality Act. The Scottish Football Association says Thursday it would also implement a similar ban from the start of the 2025-2026 season. Still on sport, Ernesto Valverde has said he is hopeful that Atlantic Club can field off interest from Barcelona and the Premier League and keep Nico Williams in Barbleu next season. Williams is set to lead Atlantic Club in their Europa League semi-final first leg against Manchester United as San Mamés on May the 1st. It comes amid renewed talks of a move to either Barcelona, Arsenal or Chelsea in the summer. That's it on Global TV News Cycle. A quick reminder that Global TV is on DSTV channel 365 and StarTimes channel 276. Kindly follow us across all our social media platforms now showing on your screen using @Global TV NG. You can download the Global TV Nigerian app for Android and iOS devices to keep track of our broadcasts. I am Godwin Sunday. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.